Morning guys, welcome to another episode of White Point Angling with me, Chris Hinde. Today we're off to Thorney Lakes again for a carp fishing session. So yeah, fingers crossed we can get a couple of carp on the bank today. My last few sessions have all been coarse fishing sessions. Thought today we'd go out purely for the carp for the river season starting on Monday, the beautiful June the 16th, where we can get back on the rivers and get those river campaigns underway again. So yeah, carp session today at Thorney Lakes. We'll get there, have a look around, look for some spots and get set up. Might be a bit windy today, so I've got the brolly just in case. But I'll catch you guys in a minute on the bank. Good morning guys, so here we are at the beautiful Thorney Lakes again. Like I say, today's going to be a carp session. The rigs we're using today is a little bit different than I normally use. Going back to my roots a little bit. Possibly because the river season's coming up. But I do like to catch fish with this setup. So basically what we've got is probably about 12 inches, 10 or 12 inches of tungsten tubing, which tucks into that grommet there at the top, and then our normal rigs under there, and then we've got a running lead stop, probably a 6-inch hook link, and then that's connected to a size 4 claw hook. And then all I'm going to do is put a split shot on to balance it out, and I'm going to fish a pop-up on it. Test it in my water bucket. So I'm just gonna, let's just have a look, just put that on a minute, I'll show you. So yeah, I've got all my little camp set up, if you like, for the day. Just got to get some bits together and then we'll get the rods out. But yeah, so that's the rig we're using. I'm gonna put a tiny little split shot there, just to hold that, so we'll be fishing it like that off the deck. So that'll be floating on the bottom like that, and then hopefully we can nick out some carp. Right, let's get these rods out. Okay guys, so that's my finished rig. Got 2 number 6s, just under an inch away from the bottom of the hook eye, and it just wafts down. It doesn't sink, it wafts and then just settles. So a fish just slurps that, it's pulling straight in. So yeah, this setup times 2 on a running lead setup. So completely safe, and hopefully we'll get some better screaming runs. But yeah, there we go. So yeah, size 4 claw hook, 2 number 6s, small bait screw for an oval ring, and then that's all held back behind the point with a hook stop. Right, let's get it out. So just relax in the sunshine. Hopefully a fish will come along. The baits we're using today are pop-ups, as I normally use, if I can find them. And we are using, there you go, these are Scopex squid pop-ups. Smell beautiful. We've even got a slight toffee kind of whiff to them as well. So yeah, that's what we got on the hook baits today. And then we're fishing chopped up 18mm and 14mm krill boilies, 2mm micro pellets, and what else are we using? Oh yeah, Scopex squid boilies. And they're, I've had them soaking for about a week in like a liver glug, thick liver glug. A little bit of Scopex oil and a little bit of squid and octopus oil. Not a lot, just enough to coat them and keep them moist. Like I say, I've already fed up the spots this morning, so unless we get a fish off that spot, I won't put any more bait in. But obviously if we do get a fish, then I will chuck some more bait in. So yeah, fingers crossed, let's look for a carp on my what is my first official properly carp session at Thorney Lakes. We've had plenty of carp here already, like coarse fishing, but today I thought I'd dedicate it to just carp angling. Let's see how we go. Let's get on with it. Hey guys, right, so what I've done now is it's been completely quiet. I've not had any liners or anything. So what I've done now is I've moved my rods from in front of me directly to my right now. There's some really carpy looking margins just behind this bivvy. So what I've done is I've walked it along probably 10 foot, and I've got lots of irises that are folded over on the top of the water, so it's making a lovely raft. And then the banks are slightly in cut along places as well. So I chucked a load of bait down there, got my right hand rod tucked into that bit I was just saying about, and then my left rod, there's like a single lily pad just in front of the reeds to the left. I've chucked a load of bait in there, and I'm fishing the marginal spot on the left as well, so just in front of a lily, still using the Scopex squid pop-ups. And I've literally just dunked those down onto the bottom, laid them back, and then just slowly pulled them back, and they're both on slack lines. So hopefully with a bit more luck in this spot. There's a little fish splosh there, look. So yeah, fingers crossed. New bait, new spots, new bait on new spots. We'll be able to nick one or hopefully two. But we won't be greedy there. We'll go for one to start with. But yeah, it just looks a little bit more confident in the spot that we're fishing now. I wasn't feeling it as it was going where I was originally. So yeah, we'll see. I do love fishing the margins. I've dipped me bait as well in a bit of Scopex squid glug. It's nice and potent, this stuff. So I just literally drop my hook bait into it on the hook. And yeah, like I said, I've just literally laid it down onto the bottom and walked it back about 10 foot. Like I say, tight in the margin, the right there, the left hand as well. Literally just over the top of the reeds there, which is also now a marginal spot. I can see a few fish now moving on the top, which weren't there earlier. But I'm feeling a little bit more confident about this spot at the moment. So let's see. If I had to put money on any rod going at the moment, it would be the right hand rod. Purely just by location. But I'm happy to be proven wrong also. Either rod would be amazing. Time now is 20 to 11. It's So we've been here 3.5 hours, and so far, like I say, not a knock. So I think the move was probably a good gamble at the moment. Like I said, if I'm not catching anything on those spots, not even a sign of, it's definitely worth the move, considering we're only here for the day as well. So no point in sitting behind idle rods. I'd rather try and chase the fish, if you like. Look like a slight liner then on the left hand rod. Just saw the line tighten slightly. Nothing major, but just a little hint that there is something down there. Hopefully a few of the carp have moved in onto the bait now. Oh, and again. Little liner. It's not pulling the tip round, it's just pulling that slack line off the tip slightly. Glad I moved the rods round to this side at the moment. I've had more hints and signs of fish than I have in the last 3 hours fishing on the other spot. Oh, there's a nice carp jump over there. I don't know if that was in shot on the far bank. Probably catching the little midges. A good sign is they seem a bit more active later this morning. Oh, hey guys, there's a pole. I think he might be on. Yeah, we got one on. Straight away, guys. That's a right hand rod. Totally worth the move. Straight away, guys. That's a right hand rod. Totally worth the move. Didn't tear off like I was expecting, to be honest, but didn't feel a bad fish. Oh, that's a nice common. Let's get that net in the water. Not a bad fish. Well, I did say, I did put my money on the right hand rod going, and I've for once been proven right. Not a bad fish at all. He's in the net. Right, guys. Let's get the old, get organised and then we'll have a look at him. Alright guys, let's have a look at her. She's a lovely fish, big old thick set fish. Absolute belter of a common, and this is all from a day ticket water. First fish, change of spot because it wasn't happening, and there we go. Right, let's get her in a sling and see what she weighs. I reckon it's about 12 to 14. Oh. Right guys, that's 16.9 with a sling, and my sling I believe weighs 11 ounces, so minus the 11 ounce sling, that's what we've got. Right buddy, right. Let's get her back. Goes. Right guys, that was the result. So we've been moving spots within 20 minutes. We had a 16.5 fish on. I need to minus 11 ounces off the net, so 16.5 minus 11 ounces. That's what we had, 15 something. Yeah, cracking result. Nice common. Fingers crossed we can nick another one. This spot certainly looks like it's got a bit more potential. There's a lot more happening. So I've just rebaited that same spot that I've caught that fish. Literally lowered it back onto the spot, walked it back gently, and I'm once again fishing the slack line. It didn't scream off because obviously I'm fishing the slack line. But yeah, result. Hopefully we'll get another run in a minute, which would be ideal. So let's see what happens. Right then guys, I think we're going to call this session. It's been a strange day, bit of a slow one to be honest. One carp, after taking the sling weight off, it's 15.10. Lovely old common, so yeah, can't grumble with that. So yeah, I'm going to slowly start packing up now, and if I don't get another fish before that, then this will be me signing out. So take care, enjoy your own fishing. I'll catch you guys again on the bank soon. If you're getting out on the rivers on Monday, June the 16th, best of luck. I'll be fishing the Hants Avon around the Fordham Bridge area. So yeah, fingers crossed we'll nick a treble two from there. Yeah, take care. Catch you guys soon. See you guys again on the bank.